Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholimla, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwap that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And I wanted to touch on this article. It's from Straight Arrow News. Governor Abbott signs law allowing Texas to arrest migrants. And I seen it earlier, and some of the things that they were saying in it was pretty intriguing, but we do these lessons to let our people know to be alert, to be on the watch for the people that's in this area, where this is actually taking place at. You have to be circumspect, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau is running around out here, man. He's the damn devil is really out here trying to destroy the Israelites, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So let's play the video. We'll grab a couple of scriptures.
The Texas governor signs a law allowing state law enforcement to arrest migrants suspected of crossing the border illegally. And Google has agreed to pay $700 million, with some money going to consumers.
Slovakia.
Rundown. Today is Tuesday, December 19th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kara Rucker. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has taken another step to challenge President Biden's immigration policies amid a record number of migrants crossing into the U.S. by signing a measure known as SB 4 into law on Monday. SB 4 allows Texas law enforcement authorities to arrest migrants suspected of crossing the border from Mexico illegally. During the bill's signing event, the Republican governor called out the president as negotiations continue in Congress over stricter border measures.
Biden's deliberate inaction has left Texas to fend for itself. The authors of the United States Constitution foresaw a situation when the federal government would be inattentive to states that faced challenges at their borders. And in response, they inserted Article 1, Section 10 to the United States Constitution to empower states to take action to defend themselves. And that is exactly what Texas is doing.
Under the new law, illegal crossing would be treated as a misdemeanor, up to 180 days in jail for those arrested. Illegal re-entry into Texas would be considered a felony with a sentence of up to 20 years in prison. In both fiscal years of 2022 and 2023, U.S. Border Patrol agents have apprehended more than 2 million migrants along the southern border, which is the highest level on record. While Abbott and proponents argue SB 4 is needed to deter illegal border crossings, the governor saying he expects a dramatic drop, critics of the bill say it could lead to racial profiling and fear in immigrant communities across the state. Some border sheriffs also say it could overwhelm the local jails and courts. As lawsuits are expected over the law, the Justice Department has declined to comment. Though a White House spokesperson said the new law will make communities in Texas less safe. The law is set to take effect in March of 2024. China is...
Okay, so there you have it. Esau, man. Esau doesn't think anything ahead, man. They don't think things through. That's just like them having the children of Israel in captivity for all these hundreds of years and not realizing that they're going to have to pay for the actions that they've committed against the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They don't think things through, man. They're not thinking about what's going to happen future-wise. They don't, you know the damn jail is going to fill up. Regular crime that people are, going to need the damn jail cells for, they're not going to have room for them. And then at the same time, too, the main thing that I wanted to focus in on as far as like touching on, warning the flock is that if you're living in that area, whether you can be here in America, man, 20, 30, 40 years, all your damn life. If they look at you and they see that you look like you're of Mexican or Cuban or Venezuelan descent, anything along those lines, they're going to swoop your ass up. They're going to throw you in the back of that squad car. A lot of our people going to be pretty much deleted. There's going to be, arguments. And you already know Esau, man, they got a real hatred for Jacob already. So just notice everything that she said. You see what I'm saying? And this is all about unrighteous decree. Here you go. You got the so-called white man trying to tell somebody where they can go and where they can be when they stole this place to begin with. It's really... anyway. I mean, googly goo. But hey, just if you live in the area of these, that Texas area, anywhere out there, because anybody can actually say somebody can call the police and say, hey, I see what appears to be immigrants. They're going to show up. I'm telling you, you could have been born here, lived here all your fucking life. If you look like anywhere close to an immigrant, they're going to come, they can come swoop you up. Throw you into a jail cell, man. Have you going through all, you can lose your job, lose your home, lose your car, lose whatever. They're not saying exactly as to how long they actually will keep you in jail until they figure out who you are. You just, man, I'm telling you, man, watch out for Esau, man. That's why the scripture says to never trust thine enemy. Let's get this Isaiah real quick. And I seen this earlier today. It's been on all the news stations. But, just be circumspect. Stay away from the man that had the power to kill. This is why we say go do your shopping and all that good stuff, early. Go handle your business early in the daytime and get back home, man. Don't even be out around Esau like that. Isaiah 10:1, it says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness, which they have prescribed, to turn aside the that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Let me get it in the NLT. New Living Translation says, what sorrows awaits the unjust judges and those who issue unfair laws. See? Because they talking about 20 years. If you get caught, they said 180 days for your first offense. If they send you back across the border and you make it back across here again, they talking about 20 years. That's a long goddamn time, man, just to be trying to seek, somewhat of some peace or freedom, so to speak. Right? And Esau don't care, man. This man doesn't care. He's not looking at the consequences. It's about to be a lot of Northern Kingdom that's going to come under some real harsh treatment, for this particular law. And they could be legally entitled to live here. They could actually live here and have been born here. But they're not going to give a shit until they figure that out, because all they have to do is there's going to be a lot of racial profiling. That's pretty much what this is going to lead down to. Psalms 36. Let me see here. Let me start from the top. To the chief musician, a psalm of David, the servant of Yahweh. The transgression of the wicked saith within my heart, that there is no fear of God before his eyes. They don't have no fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. They don't have no fear of how they treat the children of Israel. They don't have no fear of how they treat anyone. It says, for he flattereth himself in his own eyes until his iniquity be found to be hateful. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth, this is the point, he deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil. This is Esau, man. This man, he's not looking at evil as being bad. In the NLT, let me see. In the NLT it says, sin whispers to the wicked deep within their hearts. They have no fear of God at all. And that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. In their blind conceit, they cannot see how wicked they really are. Everything they say is crooked and deceitful. They refuse to act wisely or do good. And they awake at night, hating. It says they lie awake at night, hatching sinful plots. Their actions are never good. They make no attempt to turn from evil, man. And that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And this is why we tell y'all to never trust thine enemy. Scripture says clearly, stay away from the man that has the power to kill. Never trust thine enemy, like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. You know, it says pity. Who would pity a charmer, man? We telling you that no one is gonna pity you if you're not. Because one is to be locked up behind bars with so-called white people over you, man. Let's get another one. Proverbs 4:16. Because there's going to be a lot of racial profiling that's going to come out of that. A lot of Northern Kingdom going to get caught up in the mix, man. Let me see here. Let me start at verse 14. Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall, man. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Hey, look, you don't want no parts of Esau, man. Stay away from Esau. And I mean, hey, man's goings of the Lord. If the Lord want these people to come here, they coming here. If he want them to stay here, they're going to stay here. If he want them to go back, they're going to go back. So it's really no way around it. But Esau is wicked as hell, man. Micah 2:1, I'll end out here. Yahweh Ratazah. And it's entitled, Woe to Oppressors. Verse 1, Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. And they covet fields, and they take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. And that's what Esau has done. He has come here to the Americas and throughout the world. But he stole America, he stole the continent, he stole the houses, he coveted the fields, he took the fields, right? He oppressed the man, he took his heritage, you know? He gave you all different types of names that he get, you know, when he colonized you. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Haitians, Jamaicans, all these different fucking names. But in reality, you're Hebrew Israelites from your respective tribe. But he gave you a flag, put you against your brother, gave him a flag, you know, caused discord among brethren. And this is what Esau has been doing for a real long time. So when the straight comes down to it, he's going to have to pay for those things, man. This continent is being ran by wicked, man. And it's nothing but so-called white people in the picture of this damn thing, man, that I'm looking at. I'm looking at it, matter of fact, the same hookup is on Euro News right now. Nothing but a bunch of goddamn crackers, man. And I call them crackers because that's exactly what they are. They have that mindset, that thinking of only us in the world should prosper. Only us should have the best. But this is their kingdom. This is how we know who Esau Edom is, man. It says that he was given the fatness of the earth. He wants it all. Nobody else can have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. You got these red ass. You can barely even stay out in the sun in Texas. And you out sitting out and about with a damn microphone in your hand trying to just make fucking laws, man. It is what it is, though, man. Hey, it's all coming to an end, man. It's all coming to an end. But, hey, with that, hey, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwame Yashala.